Hi everybody, and you're very welcome back to our Keep It Simple series all about property. Now last week, if you remember, we just briefly touched on there was two things in the budget that stood out to me, I should say, really in relation to our landlords and our tenants for letting and management. And last week it was a tax rent credit for tenants. This week it's the pre-letting expenditure for small landlords. Now the aim obviously for the Minister was to try to keep landlords in the rental market. So a landlord can deduct certain pre-letting expenses up to a cap of €10,000. This has been increased from €5,000, and on a property that has been vacant for at least 6 months. This was originally 12 months, and subsequently let as a residential premises on or before the 31st of December 2027. So it's important to note here that the landlord must hold on to the property for 4 years, and if, say for instance, the landlord stops letting out that property within the 4-year period, then the deduction for the pre-letting expenses will be clawed back in that same year which the property is no longer let out. So just remember that's important, and that clawback will be triggered if there's a change of use. Let's say for instance if the property is sold, it will be highlighted. So, and also an important point to note, the landlord must carry out the work during the 12 months prior to letting the property. I know a lot of my landlords are not aware of that. I must make them aware of this. So there are lots of several expenses that you can claim against your rental income. You've got your maintenance costs, your pay to your cleaning, your mortgage interest, your insurance premium, your necessary repairs, or-to-be registration fees, which I didn't realise, your or-to-be registration fees, your letting agent and management fees, such as ourselves, your advertising fees, and your professional fees, such as accounting costs. So there's a lot of expenses that you can offset, but just remember the work has to be carried out during the 12 months prior to the first letting of the property. Thanks for listening.